So that is just equal dun sa thickness over the conductivity constant, thermal conductivity times the area. So we can now calculate the thermal resistance ng ating slab. So yung thermal resistance niya is equal to 5.88 times 10 to the negative 4 degrees Celsius per watt. So using Q equal to T1 minus T2 over thermal resistance, we can calculate now the rate of heat transfer. So we will just divide yung thermal temperature gradient over the thermal resistance. So yeah, this is now our heat transfer rate. So 34,013 watts. So yeah. So ayan, using the same yung thermal resistance concept, check naman natin yung thermal resistance ng isang side. So, or dun sa ano natin, sorry, kapag ano na, yung thickness ay nasa 5 cm. Yung kanina pala ay nasa 1 cm. Yeah, 1 cm. Pero kapag 5 cm na lang, yung nasa point, yung nasa gitna, ayan. Of course, bawas yung kanyang thermal resistance since mas manipis na siya. So dito, ano na siya? Kalahati actually. So 2.94 times 10 to the negative 4 degrees Celsius per watt. So using again yung heat flow rate equation, we can determine yung unknown temperature doon sa gitna ng ating slab. And that will give us 100 degrees Celsius. So yeah, nasa bandang gitna siya. So expect natin na nasa midpoint yung ating temperature din between 110 and 90 degrees Celsius. So now we are now we will now deal with tubular pipes. So paano yung heat transfer kapag hindi na rectangular slab yung ating pinag-usapan. So dito tubular na nga. So iba yung surface area calculation, iba yung geometry na ating consider. So, the same naman yung law na gagamitin natin, yung kay Fourier pa rin, kanya QR, Q sub R equal to negative K times the area times the temperature gradient over difference sa thickness. Pero since we are dealing with tubular pipes na, our area here is 2 pi RL or yung area of contact ng ating heat doon sa ating food. So, yeah, basically yung cylinder. Yeah. Yung peripheral ng ating cylinder pipe. Then, yung temperature gradient is just the same. And dito yung dr, or yung thickness is the difference ng ating thickness doon sa ating pipe. So, RO and RI. So, yeah, rearranging and integration. Since iba nga yung geometry niya, we will be given by this equation that for rate of heat transfer, so Ti minus T sub O, so yung over the Ln of RO, so yung outside radius, yung radius ng ating outside pipe, over inner radius, R sub I over 2 pi L or overall length ng ating pipe times the thermal conductivity constant. So yeah, similarly yung kanyang thermal resistance. So when we are dealing with kapag consider na natin yung thickness ng ating pipe, so kung ano yung temperature at the given point from the heating exchange point. So we are now given by this equation. So yung R sub T equal to Ln times yung ratio between the outer radius and the inner radius over 2 pi the length ng ating pipe times the thermal conductivity. So yeah. So sample problem. Okay, a 2 cm steel pipe. So yung kanyang thermal conductivity is 43 watts per meter degrees Celsius, and yung kanyang inside diameter is centimeters. So this is used to convey steam from a boiler to process equipment for a distance of 40 meters. So yun yung overall length ng ating pipe, 40 meters. So nandito naman yung illustration. So the inside pipe surface temperature is 115 degrees Celsius while the outside pipe is 90 degrees Celsius. So calculate the total heat loss to the surroundings under steady state conditions. So yeah, lista lang lahat ng given, yung thickness ng pipe, yung inside diameter, yung kanyang thermal conductivity, yung length, yung temperature, yung inside and outside, para alam natin yung temperature gradient. So yeah, let's just use yung thermal resistance equation para malaman yung thermal resistance at the point na nandun sa R sub O. So yung pinaka outer radius niya, di ba? So this is ln 0.05 over 0.03 times 25 times 40 meters multiplied by the thermal conductivity na given, 43 watts per meter degree Celsius. So yung kanyang thermal resistance or thermal resistance ng ating pipe is 4.727 times 10 to the negative 5 degrees Celsius per watt. So yung para malaman yung heat flow or yung ilan yung wattage na na-release doon sa outside surface ng ating pipe, so we have to consider yung temperature nung inner, which is 115, and yung temperature at the surface, yung outer surface, na 90 degrees Celsius. So using yung specific equation for heat transfer rate,